Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the Conspiracy Castle. I am your conspiracy asshole, coming live from deep in the woods of Dallas, Texas. Now, a lot of you guys don't realize I'm an outdoorsman myself. Seen a lot of bums urinate on this log. This is the old piss log, they call it. Really good for peeing. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Go, baby. Woo, we're live. We're on the grind Sunday afternoon. Grinding. The weather is nice. It's nice outside. Really nice. Dallas Cowboys losers always. Orange shorts. You guys, outfit of the day life. This is the swag outfit. If you want to get that swag game on lockdown, this is how you got to dress. Last night was fun. Wow, we're on the grind, dog. We are on the grind. I should have had my sunglasses, because usually when I'm walking, I'm not looking up the whole time at the screen, so I don't look at the sky. It hurts my eyes. Dude, that room raid life was sick. More room raids. More room raid life. Last night was awesome. Tonight's going to be even crazier. I don't know if it's going to be crazier. It's not, but it's going to be different. Look at this dump here. There we go. Sorry. Look at this. You're going to see the dump. There's a dump. This is like an auxiliary dump. It's not the main one. And it's filling up so fast. It is so disgusting. I don't know what to say about it because it's not getting any smaller. I know I walk by here every day. I'm probably breathing in toxic mold. Ugh. Shit. Excuse me. It's just, look at all that trash at the dump. You see that? It's literal garbage outside. It's just piling up. 99's on the grind, but I'm worried about my community. I'm worried about the overflow of garbage we have. It doesn't make sense. Well, yeah, the Zoom lives are fun. Last night was a lot of fun. Spiro and Montegraph. Monty's a badass. Those guys really hooked it up. So, we're just on the grind all the time, guys. That's what we do is we come out here. We try to get our daily walk in. We're going to talk about the show we have tonight. So tonight we have an interesting show. We have this girl, Erica Russell, who was on a reality show with me years ago. We lived in the same house, and I got kicked off the show. It was on ABC. We'll go all through it tonight. You guys can see how big of a shill I was. 9 years ago, in my early 20s. I guess I was 23 or 24. Damn. Wow, time flies. You guys got to realize, time flies. So we have to have some sort of gratitude, savor the flavor, because we're not going to get many more of these days. We're only getting less of them, it feels like. Sometimes it feels like that. If you're on the second half of your life, you really need to take, like I am, I've hit the middle. I got to really take care of myself. Try to savor the flavor. Yeah, the glass house. So, and Erica, she finished, I think, third or second on the show. We're going to get a recap, but she doesn't believe any of the stuff on the show. She doesn't believe any of the conspiracies. She actually, hates a lot of it. So, I'm sure, and she's a comedian. So she's going to be hardcore. I already know it's going to be some sort of cluster I had to be really respectful because I asked her on the show. So she can get as mad as me as she wants. And I'm sure I'll probably go off the handle a couple times, but at the end of the day, I have to be professional. I don't have a choice. And I had no hard feelings. I like her. I really wish her the best. Yeah, we're going to go through the show. So we're going to go all through it. We're going to see the trials and tribulations. And this is our first time we've talked since it happened 9 years ago, really like this, digitally, where we can hash it out. And so we're going to show a bunch of clips and we'll see the show. We're going to pull up the old Glass House show and you're going to enjoy it. So I really encourage all you guys to tune in tonight, 9 p.m. Central. And even with that, I can tease Ryan Stavely is supposed to make just a little appearance to tease a future interview him and I are doing. So if you guys like Mandela Effect, you're not familiar with Mandela, tonight we'll be doing a little Mandela affecting. So that'll be interesting. I know I am a drug, dog. I'm addicted. I'm like a fungus. I'm a mushroom. I grow on you. It's okay. It's okay. Love is a drug. That's just the love in your heart. That's a normal feeling. Now, if it overwhelms you and you're becoming obsessed with me, then you need to turn me off. But if I can help get you through your tumultuous day of monotonous bullshit, that's not a big deal. That's good, because this is good, clean fun. You know, this is free. Unless you want to watch the Too Hot for TV stream on my Patreon only stream, the first one ever, March 31st, you can join the Patreon for $1. And you're going to get a private link to the live show. And it's not going to be connected to my YouTube, so I can say anything. It's going to be, you know, totally triple, I don't want to say triple X rated. It's not nude, but I'm just saying it's going to be hardcore, off the chain, as they like to say. The kids at the barber shop. That's often what they say. So, who knows how many people joined, but we have over 55 so far. I'm going to do the stream for, well, we know it's going to be more than one person, but I'm really excited. So, if you guys really want to see me cut loose, like something you've never seen, I encourage that for $1 to become a patron, and kind of see what I got going on. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying, guys. We're on the grind, trying to get my vitamin D. It's not easy. You know what I mean? The sun is so important. It's like a magnet. We get the energy from it. I do love it out here. See, this is what helps my brain. It relieves my, anxiety. Come on, baby, let's go. It's crazy. It says it's 63 degrees, but the sun, it's hot. Like, I'm sweating. I can feel it on my back. It's really warm. The weather is crazy because some of those days when it was really cold, the weather was odd. It would say that it was 34, but it was like a warm 34. And then when it was getting warmer, it would say it was like 43 degrees, but it felt like it was 20 degrees outside. It was just weird. The weather didn't feel like the temperature that was displayed. It was very unusual. And now I expect that type of weather is probably going to happen again. They messed up Dallas so bad. See, they realize they have all these cities, and they know that where their infrastructure points are weak, and so they can exploit this stuff with not even major weather. The weather that hit Dallas is like a Wednesday in Cleveland. I mean, it's just we're not prepared for any snow, for zero. So, it's just different. It's just a different mindset when you're not prepared or ready for that sort of, dump of snow. We couldn't handle it. And so all the pipes busted, all the energy power shut down. I mean, it's ridiculous. That was all just to kind of, rub Texas's face in the mud, I feel like, which is fine. They want to cut down the great state of Texas. That's okay with me. I get it. I know it's all political theater bullcrap anyway. So once you can see that, it's not that big a deal. Whew. We're huffing and puffing today. I think I was going to carry you guys for 5 miles. I warmed up and just did a mile, listened to some music to kind of get my phone set up. And now it's a pretty busy day at the park, to be honest. A lot of people here. Some people wearing masks, some people not wearing masks. It's weird outside to wear one. What are you going to do? 33 people, Illuminati confirmed. Well, last night was awesome. So I wonder if anybody's here from last night that found me from last night. I just want to say thank you for subbing. Thank you for liking and watching the video. That was awesome. I just can't believe that. I got to room raid somebody now. It's really, really fun. We're all going to go room raid people. I can't believe it. Yeah, last night was so cool. Saturday night. Oh, there's a ladybug on the selfie stick. I'll make a wish. Ladybug, I want to be a famous truther broadcaster. We'll see if it comes true, Ladybug. All right, well, we got to get on the grind, dude. We got to get that freaking mindset right. We got to set it on correct mode. Sometimes we got it set on stupid. We got it stuck on stupid, as they used to say. What are you malfunctioning? Are you stuck on stupid? I'd say no, a little. But I got some WD-40 I can get unstuck from this stupid mode. That's what we need, that life WD-40. We have to find out what can make our life more copacetic for not only ourselves, but our spiritual health and wellness within. Like, not just in our comfort. We actually have to dive into who we are, and we can't really throw away our self-happiness or self-worth for our life. You know what I mean? Like getting stuck in the rat race, getting in the fight or flight. You see a lot of people with their families. And I get it, if you have kids, you do need to dedicate your life to your kids. But like, if you hate your life, then you're dedicating this crappy life to your kids. So you have to like yourself so you can be a good example. So that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying, hey, you got to be selfless too. But you can't be a good leader or help others and share from an empty cup. So you can't share the love that you don't have for yourself. That's important. You know, when we get out here in the sun, the vitamin D hits me. I get on the water. You got to get a little more woo-woo on the microphone. Oh, and the Shure microphone, it's still not, the cloud lifter came. It's on my doorstep. I hope it doesn't get stolen. Wow. That's cool. I should have stopped sooner. I couldn't hear it because my headphones in. Hey, Sarah. Thank you for coming on last night. Well, come on, guys. I know. I wish my Twitch was bigger. I don't have anybody. Well, I mean, I have like literally 2 people watch Twitch. I don't know why I can't get any truth. I'm sure there's some conspiracy show on there. There has to be. Hey, Mariko. I mean, whew. It's such a nice day out here. 37 people. Thank you guys for watching, being here. It's almost 2:30 here in Dallas. And some of you guys are in Europe. That was crazy last night, Trevor. It was so dark and it was all sunny where Trevor was. That was insane. It's just funny how the world works like that. Early morning. But the clocks went up, so I don't know how that's going to affect me, I guess. I mean, I stay on the grind 24/7. You know, I set the clock. I set my own eternal clock. I don't even go on that bullcrap time, even though I do. But you know what I mean. I set my own schedule for life. Try to get on. Well, I say that, but there's a lot of stuff that I have to do that dictate my schedule sometimes. So I can't act like I'm holier than thou. Uh, whew. See the sun, the airplane. It's nice. Almost got hit by that guy. Wow, I gotta pay more attention. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, Jared. I appreciate that. It's very nice of you to call me the funniest truther. You know, I'm out here trying to make y'all laugh, trying to entertain y'all. I know the world can be a scary place. It's scary for me too, but if we don't laugh, we're gonna cry. And I'm not saying that the cliche. I'm like being 1,000% serious. But I'm saying we need to do stuff that makes us literally laugh, or else we will like be sad. You know? So you need to find things that give you joy. Because like even stuff you're doing with family and friends, laughing is just a stress relief. So, you know, I can't solve your problems. I just hope I can alleviate the anxiety for 2 seconds. It's awesome. So, rollerblading. America is really in a weird time. There's no doubt about it. It's 40 degrees Fahrenheit. It's nice. It's 63 here. But it's nice. I like when it's 40 and it's cold. That's when it's good. You bundle up, put on a thick jacket, some pants. That's the best kind of walking weather. Yo, yo, yo. Welcome to the Conspiracy Castle, guys. We are live, coming live from Dallas, Texas. The weather is nice. We're at the lake. The ducks are out. The turtles are out. The people are out. Some people have diapers on. Some people don't. It is what it is. Oh, you guys got to see this woman in Galveston. Got arrested out of a Bank of America. It's going viral. I got to find her. See if I can get her on my show. She's a really nice lady. Terrible what they did to her. But I have her name. I'm going to try to find her phone number and send her a message if I can find it somehow. I think I have an idea how. We'll see if she has a criminal record. I should be able to find her number that way. Well, she should because she had a bond. You see what I'm saying? And I'm a bail bondsman, so I should be able to I might be able to find her number because of that. So that's good. It's not good she got arrested. It's just kind of lucky that I'm a bail bondsman and I'll probably be able to find her information through her attorney. So, all I got to say is this. Primetime 99 is on the grind. It looks like there's some sort of event going on the other side. We got to go by it. That could be interesting. Looks like it's like a fraternity style party. You know? I don't need to skip tracer, but it kind of doing a skip trace. She's nice. I'm on her side. Everything she said was spot on. So I like her opinion. We'll just have to see. But tonight, let's talk about tonight. Tonight's stream is going to be great with Erica. I mean, I just think it's going to be very combative a little. She's not into conspiracies at all. She's like huge liberal, but I'm liberal. I mean, I'm not some like staunch conservative guy. No, I'm right in the middle. So I vibe with her. But we are going to probably be combative on some other stuff. So if you guys want to see that, you guys want to go stroll down memory lane, you're going to, should be in store for some good old-fashioned entertainment, drama, reality TV style. Like you can't get. There we go, guys. Yes, this is our daily walk. This is where we exercise. You know, this is where we get in our mental health workout because, now I'm coming live with you, but this is the time I like to spend and do research. I come outside and I walk and I research and I listen to podcasts that I like. And like this week, I have a debate on 9/11 this Saturday. So, not now, but probably a couple days before on my walks, I'll be listening to a lot of 9/11 stuff that I can remember. And that's what will be my study. I'll be walking, literally listening to it. And because I'm walking and training and like your kind of heel hurts, you might have a blister on your foot. When you listen to the talk radio, I'm able to retain it well for some reason. Like when I'm sometimes I like to listen to music because it gives me the good vibration. I'm like, whoo, I'm pumping up. I'm in that workout mode. But I'm telling you, other times, the best studying I get done is with a pair of headphones in and walking out here like this. So I really suggest everybody should try it. I mean, if you're listening to me, go for a walk with me. Go outside and walk. You don't need to watch me right now. You can watch me, but look at your phone. I don't care, but go walk. Listen to somebody else. There's other people better than me. I mean, nobody's better than Prime Time 99 hours standing on the ground all the time, but you know what I mean. Metaphorically better. We'll give them a break. I'll let them make it. So, we just have to try to, I don't know, exercise the demons out of us, literally. Because we have, what do they like to call it? Original sin? You got some original sin you need to go get out. I guess Royce 777 and Jason Bourne right now. That's awesome. That's cool. I'm freaking out here just trying to get my, trying to get my miles in. I am getting my miles in, not trying. There's a difference between trying and doing. Sometimes you just got to do it. You got to go hammer the streets hard. You're coming up to Dallas, Nathan. That's going to be crazy. That's not going to be for the faint of heart, I guess. People here in Dallas are going to learn about the shape of the earth, right? LOL. But man, the weather is so nice right now. Is that Spiro's in the chat? Spiro! Spiro live! Yo, Spiro. We're out here getting some exercise. Trying to get the mental health part right. It's not about weight loss. It's not for the physical body. It's for the spiritual body. Our brain has, chemical reactions and metabolic processes that cause us to feel certain sorts of ways. So one of the best ways and healthiest ways to make ourselves feel better is come out here. So I really encourage everybody, but this isn't a fitness show. This is the Conspiracy Castle with your conspiracy asshole. But I think we got some interesting footage that's about to happen up here. You guys need to stay on for a minute. It looks like there's some sort of fraternity, black fraternity party, which is awesome going on. So it's going to be very cool coming up. I hope the audio is not too windy. When I'm coming around the bend, it can get a little windy. See, I like it. They got their masks down. They have them around their chin. I don't know why anybody would have a mask on outside. I mean, maybe because you're near the airport. Here, but hold on, let me see if I can. I want to try to interact with the chat, but it's okay. I don't need to. See this? That's what we call playing live! We love Southwest Airlines discount fares. But I'm refusing to fly because I don't want to wear the mask like that. Pain in the ass. I don't know what I'm going to do. supposed to go to Connecticut in a couple months. I haven't bought a ticket or anything, but I haven't traveled one time last year. Two plane flights in one whole year. That's the least ever. And I'm not complaining. I just can't believe that I only flew twice. I flew more in one day and all those other years on connecting than I did all of 2020. That's insane. That's sad. See, that's the problem. The rules and restrictions, I'm letting them get to me, and I'm not actually going to live my life like I'm letting them win. But at the same time, I do have responsibilities. I don't have a bunch of cash to blow. I don't have, you know, vacationing is awesome. Traveling is awesome. I encourage everybody to do it. Like I said, I get so much pleasure right now out of broadcasting and doing this. That's probably another reason I didn't travel this last year. So I'm not complaining. I'm not like, oh, I didn't go on a vacation this last year. Well, nah, that's not it. I'm actually happy. I'd rather come on Be Live and create funny videos for you guys. That is more fun than going and staying at a hotel to me now at this stage of my life. And I probably should have been creating content. I mean, I should have 100% when I was younger because it's a good feeling. Like, it's a release. You're like, oh, wow, sure, narcissist. Well, of course I'm a little bit of a narcissist. But at the same time, just being a narcissist doesn't mean you're selfish. I'm out here trying to invoke change, wake people up. So, you know, I'm putting myself out there. I'm alienating myself from friends and family. Got the mask. It's sad. So it's really not easy. You know, for a long time I didn't, you know, set this up like this. To put myself, you know, live streaming. Look at me. I'm walking in a park in public with a selfie stick. I look like a monster. I look like a freak. Nobody's going to be like this. You know, nobody is going to think that's normal. And I agree with them. It's not. But, you know, this channel, we're trying to build this channel up. We don't have to worry about, you know, the opinion of others. Trying to grind. Trying to wake people up to truth. Trying to have a good time. You know, it's not easy, though. Being, oh, is it buffering? I feel like somebody just comes in the chat and just says buffering, even though it's not buffering. Is that the troll to say buffering and then I say buffering? Is that an online troll that I don't know about yet? Type 1 if that is the thing. I know. We started off in May, and we've grown a lot. Just think about another year from now. This channel, I'll be kicked off, but as long as I continue. Oh, awesome! Thank you, Jared. $10. Jared, thank you for supporting the castle. That's literally, I just got that Shure microphone. Paying for the equipment for the better audio. Thank you, Spiro. Okay, good, no buffer. All right, well, I think that's a troll where people go in the chat and they say buffering. And then I'm supposed to be like, oh, is it buffering? You know, it's funny because they set out traps for us. And I've fallen into all these traps. I mean, at a young age, they set these traps for us to fall into that we can't even get out of. Things that are safe and effective that aren't. Realities that they tell us we evolved from pond scum. It's really, really, really weird. The reality of this universe that our parents had to have sex at that exact moment to be here. You know, the sheer possibility of that is almost impossible. And yet we're here and we don't even take advantage of it. And I'm not saying that I'm, you know, perfect. I'm speaking, you know, metaphorically. We all make mistakes, but I'm starting to be more grateful for the situation that's happening, even though it sucks around me. The world is burning and people are under trauma-based mind control. It doesn't matter, though, because I'm not under trauma-based mind control, and I'm helping other people not be a victim of it. That's all I can worry about and control the things that I can control. So, I know I walk a lot. I'm out here on the grind. These guys are partying over here. Need to see what's going on. Looks like they got some food. The problem is I have these headphones and it's kind of hard to hear. Your knees hurt? Wow. This food smells good. Look at all the people. Maybe like a family reunion. We're bumping over here. How you guys doing? How y'all doing? Yeah, it's like a party. This is cool. Hello. See, we got this place rented out. How y'all doing? Well, what's a park? Sorry. I'm just filming at the park. All right. I don't know. Well, they don't like me. They don't want me filming here. I don't know. I didn't know that's illegal. Well, I don't want any trouble. That's for sure. Huh. All right. It's crazy. Can't even walk at the park now without people threatening you. That's weird. I'm just at the park. Man, see, I don't want to go there and stay and cause a bunch of drama, but it's funny how you can't even talk to people anymore when you're outside. This is how divisive we are. As soon as I even walked up there, dude, the energy was like, let's go after this guy or something. It doesn't even make sense. I'm not afraid. I mean, what are they going to do? Beat me to death? I mean, that happens, but I'm just saying, why? I'm coming with all love. I would just sit there and take it or run. I mean, it's weird. We have very divisive people. We can't even go outside and walk in the park in Dallas, Texas. I have people saying, get the fuck out of here. Well, this is IRL, baby. Prime time 9 to 9, Alex Stein. Just asking them what's going on. Man, y'all don't want to be outside. Y'all don't want to be filmed. Y'all want to be in public. Well, see, what's funny is we got another 2.5 miles. This is the start of the bend. So I got to go all the way around the lake. It's okay. I really ought to go back and talk to them. I know. I wanted to crash the party, and they didn't want to. They didn't want to talk at all. I don't know why they had to be. Not that big a deal. It's not like this is some private place. It's a park packed with kids. Well, who knows? I love it. I guess I could have stayed and mixed it up. Maybe if I was a little closer to my car. Okay. There we go. Look at the planes, guys. The plane. It's nice. Now I almost want to go back over there, but we don't want any drama. We're trying to make it to the next day. But we are gonna film some, combative IRL footage. I don't want to act like I'm afraid. If I knew more about the situation, then I could speak to them more educated. But if having some sort of event, I don't want to go there and purposely, get people amped up. Lord knows. That's a very low vibrational state. So we got to be very careful to not get dragged down in that mindset. See, I don't feel that. If I'm out here getting the sun, the vitamin D, you see the plane taking off? Where do you think that plane is going? Somebody's right now in that plane shitting a brick. They're so scared to fly. They have to fly for work or for whatever. A family member passed away. And they're like, oh my God, they're shit faced. Somebody's in that plane shit faced right now. Like, am I going to make it? Is it going to crash? Ah! And it hasn't even taken off yet. Because that fear, we created all ourselves. Forget everything and run. And that's the same trauma-based mind control, fight or flight state they want us to live in. They want you to live like you're constantly in an airplane. Seriously. Literally, you think like when you get off the airplane, even if it's a turbulent flight, you're like so happy to be on the ground. You still have anxiety even on the ground. That anxiety that you had in the air follows you. You just channel that anxiety somewhere else. You internalize it. Because with medication, you don't solve the problem. You just cut off the check engine light. So once you can feel internally that we have better control over our fight or flight response, it's like we live on a flying airplane 24/7. We're not off the metaphorical jumbo jet. Even though, oh, look at these. Look at these. Look at these. Look at these guys. Look how badass these guys are. Wow. Look at these beavers. Wow, look how beautiful. Wait, no, 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 no. No, 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 don't leave, beavy, beavy, beavy. Oh, I rock with you guys. No. I'm your friend. I won't hurt you. I promise. Okay. Wow, look at that swimming. He's like Michael Phelps. They don't want to get in. All right, guys. I don't know what they were eating. That's a nutria. That is that nutria. They're like beaver rat nutria. I mean, that's weird. That's gross, isn't it? I mean, I don't know if they're beavers. They're like nutria rat, water rats. They're gross. I love all animals. You know, I don't eat meat. But I do eat cheese. You got the mask on outside. I don't know why. Doesn't make sense. But it doesn't make sense. The world is upside down and turned around. They've lost the plot. And now it can only be pleasured by watching royals being interviewed by Oprah. Instead of asking about Prince Andrew, Jeffrey Epstein, they'd make a fake story. Did somebody question his skin color? But the royal baby! That's more important than pedophiles flying, international with Jean-Luc Brunel, trafficking women like they're currency, human currency. They traffic these women like they are favors for the elites. Not one peep. Oprah didn't talk about that. Whoa, it's all windy. Not one peep about that. Sorry, the wind is bad. And all they do is talk about the royal baby's skin color. It's fake. And now you look at the whole slant of the media. The bias now is that things are opening up and things are back on track. Yet we have the worst border crisis we've ever had in the history of the United States. We're overrun to a capacity we've never been at. The world is burning around us. We're in a culture war. And so now they're giving us a taste of what life is like in 2019 as a reward. Well, newsflash, 2019 sucked dick too. I mean, it wasn't necessarily an awesome world we're living in. It's windy. What's coming off the wind here? Let me check it over here. Yeah, I know. Meghan Markle has already met with a committee to run. She's talking about political action committees for funding, supposedly, or representatives of those committees. Because that's where it's all done. It's all done on the campaign trail. So even if she doesn't win, it's a cash grab. She can raise money, get publicity. But it doesn't matter. It's all a humiliation ritual. If she runs, that's them mocking us. Then the prince gets to be the first husband? Give me a break. Get the hell out of here with that bullcrap, dude. That is pure mockery. It's a fake story. It's a fake reality. And it's just sad that it's like that. The royal baby. That's all done to distract us. All you want to do is look at Meghan Markle instead of, Prince Andrew. Just look at the evidence against Prince Andrew. He still he still has his royal name. He doesn't do his royal duties. He didn't lose his military status, I don't believe. Yet Prince Harry, they took his. That is what's fucked up, guys. That's how you know we're in the upside down world. And I'm not saying Prince Harry's some good guy, but they murdered his mother when he was 12 years old or 11, and they killed her. I mean, in the Champs-Élysées East tunnel, when they took her out, it took nearly an hour to get her to the nearest hospital. Well, guys, those are MI6 agents that had diplomatic immunity from the United Kingdom to go kill somebody in Paris, France. That's how it works. Different agents, just like James Bond in those movies, 007, truth in the movies, lies in the news. You can get a lot of their signs and symbology in the 007 movies, especially the older ones, because they're even more heavy-handed with the exposition of their symbology. But, well, they're heavy-handed now, but it's maybe a little harder to decipher. But in 007, it's called diplomatic immunity, where if you're a secret agent for the United States, you can go operate in a foreign country with immunity and kill somebody. And you're not subject to the same laws or penalties as a citizen of that country. So that's what happens with Princess Diana. They take her out because she allegedly may have been pregnant with Dodi Fayed's baby, and they didn't want to mix the bloodline. They don't want Prince Harry to be half brothers with Dodi Fayed's baby. So they put this stuff and they take this stuff into their own hands in order to dictate the outcome. And a lot of times I think they choose the outcome and they have buyer's remorse. That's the problem with the social engineers that control the world, is they make decisions that they think are good at the time, when in hindsight, it wasn't. I mean, even Vince Lombardi, the best football coach, lost some football games. Tom Landry, these guys are getting old. We have like the autistic, vaccinated children of these social engineers now. So, the George Bush Jr.'s, George W., he's not as good as Prescott Bush's grandfather when it comes to this sort of occultic, globalistic, control maneuverability skill set. Doesn't have that same skill set as his forefathers. And none of us really do. The world we live in, we don't have that same skill set as our ancestors. Because we're copies of copies of copies. We're probably, they think we're evolving. I would say the human race is in entropy. We're downgrading. Now we're taking out each other through fake illnesses and all kinds of media manipulation and trauma-based mind control and psychological torture. Crazy. But, what are you going to do? Except go outside and get some sun. I can't believe those guys almost fought me. I don't know why. They didn't almost fight me. Like, we're over-exaggerating. The energy was hardcore. I don't know why none of them want to talk to me. I think they're black Israelites. We could talk about Israel. If I had maybe a little closer to my car, I could run to. But who knows? I don't want to start drama just to start it, because tonight we have an interview I don't want to miss with Erica Russell. She's a comedian. And she's not into conspiracies. But I have Brian Stavely coming on. She's into Mandela, so we're going to go over some Mandelas. So that'll be good and interesting and fun for people that like that topic. I know a lot of people hate that topic. It's cool. I get you. But there's something weird going on. I don't understand what it is. But I'm telling you, Chick-fil-A was spelt different, I swear, at one point. And I don't just think I remember that wrong, but I mean, I remember C-H-I-K. Like, I remember as a kid doodling that and spelling it wrong. But I mean, as a kid, you could do something wrong. So the thing is, I remember in the Scary Movie trailer, at the end he goes, "I see white people." But in the movie, he says, "I see dead people." There's no way. He never said, "I see dead people." That's like the actual line from the movie they're spoofing. So, and that's why he's scared, because he says, "I see white people." I don't know. There's a lot of Mandelas. We're going to go through them all. Sinbad having a genie movie, Shazam or whatever. A lot of interesting stuff. But this girl, Erica, her and I had a bunch of beef on national TV. And her and I are friendly now, but this is our first time. This was 9 years ago. We were on an ABC TV show. And we lived in a house together. And I made fun of her because we had to share one bathroom. I don't know if I'll say this on the air, but I teased her one time for stinking up the bathroom, and I shouldn't have. That was low class. That was really low energy, low vibration of me. This is 9 years ago. So give me a break. I was like, oh, that stinks. I wasn't trying to get laid. So I was trying to just kind of be a little shit stir. And it didn't work out. I got kicked off the show really fast. But the show ended up getting canceled. So they say they probably should have kept me on it a little longer. Who knows? Hindsight, right? That's the problem with the social engineers, the hindsight. The Monday morning quarterback, they set something in effect. The Hegelian dialectic, Spiro said it, problem, reaction, solution. Well, sometimes the solution that they have in place is not like the actual best solution for them. So the problem they created that caused a certain reaction creates the solution they wanted, but the solution they wanted, be careful what you wish for type situation. It was not what the doctor ordered, or it was what the doctor ordered, but the doctor is some dumbass who just fills out prescription and doesn't actually try to help you or get to the root of the problem. I just want to prescribe something, and I don't really like that. But I do like this. Out here, pounding the pavement. Oh, what did Spiro say? I just missed it. Well, I'm 34 years old. Illuminati confirmed 33 when I started, but now I'm 34. I was anointed by George Soros. He hired me. The Open Society Foundation said, we need the #1 funniest truther in the world to infiltrate truth. And George Soros had an Illuminati meeting. They killed a chicken. They poured it on me. Prince Andrew kicked me in the balls and the face. I had a black eye for 2 weeks. And here I am, 33 years old. Now I'm 34. We are the Conspiracy Castle. Well, I love it now. The sun's on me. You can actually feel, I can feel the processes within my body change from when I started to at this point, because now I'm towards the end of the walk. We had about a mile left, about a mile and a half. The last 25 minutes. Just nice. I'm on the back end. It gets easier. The energy levels raise up. And then after this, I'm going to pick up the cloud lifter so the microphone should sound right. And the proper cable. I was using that boo-boo cable, and that's why I was picking up that noise. I'm really excited that we're going to have a nice studio sound for all the future Conspiracy Castle. Yeah, I'm the king of all conspiracy. You got Howard Stern as the king of all media. He anointed himself that. I anoint myself. I'm putting that in there, guys! The king of all conspiracy, baby! Let's go! Let's go! People are freaking out. This guy, scared to death. I don't blame him. I scare myself. Yes, this is the biggest psychological operation, Spiro, that we've ever seen. I mean, not even close. The thing is, they've been trying this every year. I mean, as goofy as we like to be, like, just look at the Illuminati card game. I believe it came out in 1991 or 92. So, you got to think, where did all those ideas come out of? I'm not saying that they're all real, but they've had this global control agenda, psychological operation since the Nazis came over in Operation Paperclip. So literally since the 50s, we've been under a psychological operation. I mean, you can look at the moon landing, you can look at evolution, you can look at our schooling system, our healthcare system. I mean, and now it's so blatant that it actually kind of makes you nervous that people are too stupid to realize it. And it's making me lose a little hope in society, where how have they not realized we were being, everybody, actually, I take that back, everybody knows immediate lies, and they can't change because, yeah, Howard Stern is a fraud. I love Howard Stern. You got to, Spiro, you got to listen to my call. I called into Howard Stern and asked him about Pizzagate. Spiro, I got to send you that. And Howard Stern deflected Pizzagate. So, Satanic ritualistic abuse is real, SRA. Now, I have no evidence that Hillary Clinton is involved with that other than emails talking about chickens being sacrificed to Moloch. And she's helping child traffickers out of Haiti, one of the most desolate and desperate countries in the world. So, you can just kind of look and see through the thin veil. There's a lot going on behind the scenes that are not pretty. The picture is very disturbing, yet we choose not to look. We choose to have cognitive dissonance, turn off the brain, chill out, try to just focus on our football team and our beer, our fluoridated beer, and smoke our gypsy weed and our, just really put ourselves in a medicated, numb state so that we're medicated and numb to the world that's going around us. So, but I think for some, this has been a good time. And I hate to be that guy. It's like, I haven't traveled. Like I said, I traveled 2 flights total, 1 trip last year. I haven't flown in over a year. It's like, even though my life is turned upside down, not that I'm some flight attendant, I don't know why I'm talking about flying. I'm just saying I'm not living my normal life, but I'm making the best of it. I'm turning it, the proverbial shit into sugar. And a lot of people have done that. So this has been a good reset. Now, the problem is coming back from it in this new normal where they're going to have us download a contact tracing app and they're going to have every method of control next time in place. And it's going to be a much bigger psyop. It's going to be more dangerous. It's going to be more locked down. And they're going to have rolling lockdowns. They're going to open up, shut down. They're going to have regional lockdowns. They're going to have, right now, there are people in buildings, in schools, in liberal arts colleges, literally writing lockdown manuals. And future scenarios, people in the FBI, that's how they do it with all these situations. These guys have manuals, how to run these situations, these metaphorical, hypothetical disaster scenarios. I mean, they already have it. But now, when they're creating it based in reality. They have the means of transportation, the means of communication, and the means to actually lock us down. Because they did it once. It's like the Patriot Act. 9/11 was done not only to destabilize the 7 biggest threats to Israel, the Middle East, but it was done to put in a new police state that gave the United States the ability to have a warrantless search and seizure of your phone calls and emails, thus negating anything the Constitution ever gave us as rights. And we gave it away because of Muslim terrorism. And now because of this, we're going to give away our rights again because of future domestic terrorism. And it was all fake. Just like the Muslim terrorism. The domestic terrorism is going to be even faker because it's going to be right in front of our face. So, I'm kind of getting after it. I need to calm down. No, I don't ever need to calm down, but it's a really, really sad state of affairs when society can't even see 5 inches in front of their face. They're in the fight or flight. They're in the reactionary mindset. Everybody's punching each other over a roll of toilet paper because they're worried about how they're going to shit during the apocalypse. Give me a break. It's disgusting when you boil it down to what that is just the lack of being able to critically think. Like, just think about that. You're punching someone. Give me this toilet paper. This is my toilet paper. This is my toilet paper. I mean, your brain is not functioning. If your toilet paper, give me toilet. Your brain, you're under hypnosis. You're under trauma-based mind control. And there's multiple people doing that at multiple grocery stores and Walmarts across the country. So, we are in a state, a very fragile state, and society is not held together, very tightly. It's very loose and very fragile. And all it takes is, one domino to set off a chain of reactions. Once the United States shut down, everywhere else shut down. Now I got guys calling from Romania telling us they're wearing masks outside Because all these other countries think we got it all figured out. They don't realize America's more crooked than a dog's hind leg. I mean, just look at our country. Look at our president, 81 million votes, the most popular president in the world. And he can't even speak coherently, you know? That shows you these people are selected, not elected. And the social engineers have more power and control than people know. And you're like, Alex, what are you talking about? Well, just look at the secret societies. You went to college. If you went to college, they have fraternities. These fraternities have secret handshakes, secret symbology. And then they have fraternities within them. It's like the 33 degrees of Freemasonry. And it's a global thing. It's a worldwide control. And America is the target. So I'm primetime 99 Alex Stein. I'm as American as it gets. Dallas, Texas, born and raised. I'm a white male. I'm the target. Well, I'm not going to let them kick my ass. I mean, they might kick my ass, but, you know, I'm going to die fighting. And we all have to do the same, you know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I saw the AstraZeneca. But, dude, look, hey, Spiro, look at a marvelous Marvin Hagler, 66 years old. He got inoculated, gone. Everybody needs to look up marvelous Marvin Hagler. I don't even know that much about his boxing career, but he was a world champion boxer. Look at Hank Aaron, you know. Just look at that. And the problem is, Big Pharma controls all the advertising. So until this vaccine becomes available to everybody under the age of 50, and we start seeing 29-year-olds, 16-year-olds, 17-year-olds, then it's going to get shut down. But that'll be 5 months from now or whatever. Maybe 3 months. When did he say June or July 4th will be? That's what I'm saying. If you guys think July 4th is going to open up, no, July 4th is going to be the real sad time. That's going to be the real time we have the mass, you know, vigil. Just wait. If you guys thought that vigil was sad that Joe Biden did at the White House for the coronavirus victims, wait for the real vigil for the real victims. That's going to be very sad. It's going to be like 9/11. That will give you an emotional response. That will evoke emotional feelings within inside of you. The future vigil, the next vigil we see, I'm telling you, that's what it is. It's predictive programming. Nobody even, they said that Biden put those the lights in the White House lawn was like Joe. This is how CNN described it. Those lights were like Joe Biden giving them a hug. And then Joe Biden had a moment of silence for these coronavirus victims. Well, let me just tell you something, guys. All these vigils, 9/11 Memorial, 2 black squares, the Square of Saturn, they love this shit. They love a good vigil. They love a good funeral. So the vigils are just getting started. But sadly, what I'm worried about is the next one will be for the people that got injured, for the mistake that Big Pharma makes. I don't know. I have to be careful what we say. It just sucks. But on the Patreon only stream, guys, if you guys want to go join the Patreon for $1, we're doing a stream March 31st. It's not YouTube. Patreon only. They're getting X-rated. It's going to be crazy. We're going to say it all. No holds bars. We're going to talk about all the fake events. We're going to talk about the capstone events that the FBI runs. And we're going to talk about the censorship and talk about all the stuff you're not allowed to say on YouTube. Literally. So that's what we're going to do. And it's not that I'm trying to make money. It's I'm just trying to make rules for it. If you don't have $1, I get it. Some people don't have access to Patreon. So send me a message on Instagram, and I'll get you a link. I want you guys to be there. I don't want it to be empty. But I would do it for one person. But it's going to be, you know, we're just going to freaking, looks like Kelly is in the chat. Is Kelly mad last night? Yeah, Kelly, I'm mad because you're bringing up stuff that's going to get me a strike on my YouTube channel. And I'm primetime 99 Alex Stein. We're just joking around. So don't take it too personal. You know I love you, Kelly. So now we're at the last mile. We have about 15 minutes left till we're done. I'm telling you guys, tonight, you don't want to miss the stream, 9 p.m. Central with Erica Russell. We're going to be going buck wild. The sleever, I like that. Yeah, lift up the sleeve. That's what it is. Give me the, I mean, it's like, just put it in me. And man, I saw a guy on my Facebook talking about, oh, I was at the drive-through and they had Johnson and Johnson instead of Moderna, so I left. And I sent him a message. I didn't even want to get involved. I go, I didn't want to, and he knows my position. I just said, why would you trust one and not the other? Question mark. Like, so he's going to take one, but he thinks the other one, I don't understand how. Maybe I'm just so woke. I don't understand the logic in getting something that I don't trust one version of it, but I trust the other from a manufacturer that I don't even know what's in it. So I'm just taking their word for it. It makes no sense, in my opinion. You know, I don't get it. People are like, oh, I really am take my health seriously. Here you go. Oh, next. Yeah, you don't take your health seriously then. This is the number one place we got to take seriously. Like, Alex, you're walking, you're a little chunky. Well, of course I'm a chunky boy. I'm prime time. But it's not for the physical benefits, even though those are great. I walk out here because this is the best time I can do the research. This is when I can get my sun. And this is when I can actually release some of the built up. See, when your heart rate gets over 140 BPMs, that means it's a pump, and that's going to circulate your body and all the blood. And it's going to get the cobwebs out. You have cobwebs that are constantly building up inside you. You got to freaking flush the system, flush out the cobwebs. So that's why you got to get your heart rate up to 140 BPM, at least a little bit. You don't even have to do any strenuous work. Even some light bench press or like curling some weight, you can do it, but just lifting some light weight. So it's not like you have to go and get super sweaty. I'm just telling you, you guys all need to go out there, you know, the horse hockey, we called it. You got to just get it all out of you. That's the best way. That's the best way to make yourself feel better mentally and emotionally. In my opinion, and this is all for me, and this is for entertainment purposes only. Remember that. This show is entertainment purposes only. Nothing I say, I'm not a role model. As a matter of fact, do the opposite of me. Wear 3 masks, whatever the CDC says, is the 100% correct. We love you, CDC. We worship you at the altar of CDC. We love you, 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 CDC. We love you. We worship at you, CDC. I worship you. Just in case. I'm telling you. That I worship the CDC. So I forgot that they thought I was so weird doing that. Because we got a few minutes in the stream, but I got to show you some of this tactical training skills that you're only going to get at the Conspiracy Castle. You know, some of the breakthroughs that I'm using, some of the tactics that you guys might need against the New World Order. You know, some training regimental skill session. All those guys like on Rogan, Jocko Willink, those guys are so annoying to me. I mean, they're good. I actually listen to a lot of the stuff they say, but you got to get up in the morning. You got to freaking eat the day. I'm Jocko. Take my subs. Take my supplements. Now, I'm anti-supplements. I don't think we should take a bunch of supplements. I don't think that can be good for us. But I know some people like to take stuff, whatever. So I don't really like all those succulent salesmen. So I kind of tease those guys. But actually encouraging people to do physical fitness, I actually think that's smart and good. We got a little spit on the screen now. Ooh, I love it. We're going to be done with this for the day. Now we can get on the grind. I have to go do some paperwork. I got to go freaking pay some bills, even though it's Sunday. I have to do it online. And then tonight, we are streaming live. And you guys do not want to miss tonight, 9 p.m. Central. because we're going to be taking a deep dive into primetime 99 Alex Stein, and in the history, you know, when I was on the ABC show. We're going to talk about, you know, how I was a villain then. I'm kind of a villain now. I'm a villain for the New World Order. I'm going against them, dog. They can't stop my shine. They want to. Man, the thing's been stuck on 72. I wonder how many people are really watching. Let me see. Oh, Lynn sent me a text. Let me see how many people are. Let's go. Okay. Wow, 94 people. Awesome. Awesome. 94. Yeah. 95. That's cool. This thing does. Oh, and I joined. And somebody just joined the Patreon. Badass. Okay. Well, here, let me show y'all some of my training methods. Let me tell you guys how you can become an elite truther like myself. See, a lot of people out here, they're not on the grind like me. See what I'm saying? He's got the mask on. See, this is how we do it out here. We're just. Let me show you my training skills. This is how we train. This is how we train outside. You see this? See this? Look, we're going out here. Going out here. You gotta have the mind of a maniac. You gotta come out here and grind and shine every day. Every day you gotta do this. You know what I mean? You see the fanny pack? Spirit, come on. See this? Fanny pack. I didn't lose anything. Let me show you. Fanny pack. Look at this, guys. You guys think I'm joking? I'm not joking. Whew. Look at this. Pure control. Look. You want some of this? Look, this is football drills all day. All day. All day. Roll. 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 This is how you got to be mentally tough. I lose nothing. I lose nothing. My phone, safe as a whistle. This is the mind of a maniac. This is what you got to do. This is ninja mode. You want to be a champion? You got to grind. You got to grind. You got to grind. 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 We're grinding every day. Woo! Yeah, baby. That's what we do. That's how we do. Woo! Now we're sweating. See, I got to do all that to get the heart rate go. Get the heart rate up. Blow out the horse hockey. Now I feel good. Now I feel the serotonin levels rising. So, woo! On the grind all the time. Welcome to the Conspiracy Castle. I'm your conspiracy asshole. And that was a walk in the park. Prime time in the park. Like always, it's a pleasure. I'm out here trying to get better. Because every day we can only get a little better or a little worse. We usually don't stay the same. We wish we could be complacent. We will yearn for complacency. But sadly, if you're not moving, you're grooving for a loss. You're taking an L. That's the problem. We can't keep taking L's as a society. You know, because we're taking these losses and we're not learning from them. We're not playing next week harder. Like, a good football team that wins the Super Bowl will lose a tough game. Will lose a game or two. Because that will motivate them when they're in a tough circumstance next time. If you're 0 for 16, you just keep taking losses, you're not motivated to have a winning record because your whole life and season's gone already before it started. So don't end your life before it started. Like, take some sort of accountability. It's short. So if you're going through depression, well, I don't feel sorry for you because life's so short. Your depression will be gone any minute. So just think about how close it seemed to be 10 years ago was. You know? And this is where, let me show you all this. This is where we go. All right, guys. There's a lot of mosquitoes in here. You know, we'll see you guys later. It's been a fun stream. I'm going to go. I'm in the castle. I'll see y'all later.